Today, I'm trying to get the Platinum Trophy in Persona 3 Dancing, and let me tell you right now, this is the most tedious BS I have ever done in a while. Me, myself, I have quite a few number of Platinum Trophies, but I gotta say, Persona games have never been that difficult to obtain a Platinum Trophy. It feels like with most Persona games, to get a Platinum Trophy, you just need to have time and dedication. You should eventually get the 100%. The one thing about these Platinum Trophies is that Persona games are long. For a lot of people, just beating a Persona game is probably enough for them alone, and beating the Platinum Trophy is probably just way too much and too much time consuming for them. So the only difficulty with these games is just having time to be able to do it. But the one thing that breaks up the gameplay and brings you some type of enjoyment is the social link aspect of these games. And then even this game has some social link aspect to it that is pretty interesting if you're a Persona 3 fan, if I say so myself. And yes, obviously, since I mentioned it, it is one of the achievements. So if you're wondering, we're not getting off subject, so let's keep going. So far, I already have more than half of the achievements done for Persona 3 Dancing, so we don't have to worry, this video won't be too long. Recently, I've just been trying to get all the challenge modifiers and support modifiers so I can start doing all these achievements, because without those, you can't really do all these achievements. And figuring out how to unlock all these support and challenge modifiers is pretty straightforward. All you need to do is go to a support or challenge modifier that you don't have unlocked, hover over it with the question marks, and look above, and it should tell you exactly how to unlock. So once I know that, I immediately started to chew away at these achievements. So I went ahead and locked my first achievement on this grind called As Long As You're Grooving. Only thing I really had to do was turn on the challenge modifier, which was changing the hype gauge, and boom, I unlocked the achievement, and we're done with that one. So after that, I really started to pay attention to what these achievements wanted and what they really wanted you to do, and I started to notice that really the harder achievements aren't really hard, they're just necessarily just time consuming. Like this one, for an instance, that I just unlocked from doing this Yukari dance. I unlocked the achievement Full Bloom Fever, where it's just really just time consuming, because all I had to do was just watch 40 different dances on 40 different fever times. Which, yeah, it just takes time to be able to do that. I also unlocked the achievement, the Veteran Pair. For some of these achievements, all you have to do is just have these characters pair together on a dance, so it's pretty self-explanatory, so just have them dance together. When you're not grinding away, smashing buttons that's how to save your life, you can do these social life or social events aspects in these games, and they're pretty interesting. Some are very hit and miss to me, because I feel like some are very good, and some are just like, what am I doing? And for some reason, the girl events are way easier to do than the guy events. Like, I chew through the girl events, and I'm seriously like, I did not do that on purpose. Like, they're just way easier. I think the game is just mentally worked like that. I don't know. And no, if you're wondering what these social events look like, well, let me just show you.
Yes, and I will solve all my problems with dancing, not firearms.
Huh? Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Well, no matter what you end up doing, it'll be something that's never been done before.
Also, let me not forget to mention that nearly at almost every end of everyone's social event, there's some type of card that you have to find that LP hides around their room. It makes it look like a little ringing noise, so it's pretty easy to find. And for each character they have as a social event, you're able to go in their room and go search around and just see what it looks like. So it's pretty cool and decent to go check out. I do say all this because this is how you get other costumes and other accessories, which is, of course, another achievement that we have to get. Buckle up and here we go. So I went ahead and ramped up the difficulty, and with that I was able to get the achievement Innate Ability. All you have to do is put it on a hard or harder difficulty and get perfect on more than half of the music notes, and you should be able to unlock this one. I also made sure to keep grinding everybody's social link, which led to me unlocking the achievement Naturally Popular. All I had to do was grind the social links for the girls, which leads to you going into their rooms, and it lost the achievement. If I'm being honest, one of the coolest things I found out from going in the rooms was that Mitsuru has like freaking bathroom in her dorm. I'm not even joking. Like, we've never even got canonically like factual evidence of this being in the games, but like, holy crap, what a way to confirm it, Atlas. So with that said, I had to keep the grind going. I was able to unlock the achievement Unstoppable Force, which is pretty easy. All you have to do is put on 5 challenge modifiers and 5 support modifiers, and you'll get this one. If you ever played baseball before, or you like Junpei, this next achievement is pretty much it. The way the music notes move in this will literally remind you of fastballs from baseball, and it's literally identical because the notes fluctuate and waver, and that's literally what they need you to do for this achievement, is be able to pass a stage basically dealing with fastballs. And it's pretty crazy and pretty hectic, but you know, I dealt with this one. And let me apologize right now, I never played baseball. I'm pretty sure it's not a fastball, it's probably like a screwball or something, but you know what I mean. So we ended up unlocking the achievement Unhittable Pitch, which, you know, fits the theme of baseball and all. But you all wouldn't believe this because the boys' grind is just not commencing. I'm not even laughing, man. My ADHD could not stomach this. I mean, I was sitting there and literally fidgeting so hard dealing with the grind of the boys social link. And it's not even funny because the boys social links are just worse than the girls in any other way, and this has nothing to do with liking girls or having fan service, but these things suck. I like, especially like at some point in time, I'm just so checked out. I just want to fast forward this stuff because they're just talking about, they're just glazing each other the entire time, and I just cannot handle it. It's just not even talking about anything. It's just something just to be said for words. I'd be getting a little ahead of myself, but this is how I felt after doing a grind after grind, after song after song, after just changing one little accessory here and there after every single song, getting the brilliance combos, maxing out my combos as much as possible, and just repeating it over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I was getting to that point of crashing out. Let's just say that right now. But pushing through, I was able to get done with Akihiko's social link, which means I was able to go through his room for the first time, which unlocks me the achievement Best Buds, which you get this achievement for going through all the guys' rooms inside of the game. But not only did I unlock that, I unlocked 3 achievements at once. Yeah, we hit the 3-for-1 deal on this one. I unlocked the achievement The One Who Gathered Thee, which you get this achievement for attaining all the glasses. And I also got the achievement Fashion Monster, which you get this achievement for getting all the costumes in the game. So yeah, do those social links. At this point, I was livid. I was very excited because I just got 3 achievements at once. I'm like, dude, we're gonna get this done and dusted. Like, I literally see the tunnel of light and I'm going straight towards it. So when it comes to times like this, sometimes you need to celebrate and take a break. So I just turned on time for a bit and, you know, jammed out. But with that being said, it's really time to lock in. It is time to get a King Crazy. If you don't know what a King Crazy is, yeah, that's about the hardest thing you can probably do. The only thing you can do to get a King Crazy in these games is get greats and perfects. You can't hit any goods, you can't get any misses, you can only hit great and perfects on each note. So that means things are gonna get kind of difficult here. You can do it on any difficulty, of course, which easy would be the easiest to put it on for King Crazy, but like all night is probably the most insanity to try to get a King Crazy on. I don't even know if it's possible, and if somebody has done it, yo, please hit me up and let me know. Me myself, I don't have that type of finger finesse or skill with my fingers to do all night on King Crazy. Oh heavens, though, I would not even dare myself to even do that. I was able to get the King Crazy on Mass Destruction with Ken. I don't even know how. I literally just locked in and said, you know what, we're gonna hit King Crazy on it, and we literally did it, and I was able to get the achievement. King Crazy!
Now this is something I can be proud of.
At this point, we're into the end game, because quite literally, beating the game is literally just finishing Elizabeth's social link in this game, and I'm not even joking. Once you hit rank 8 with Elizabeth, you pretty much beat the game, and the credits pretty much roll. You pretty much get the conclusion of the game and the whole climax of who is the best dancer and who's the #1 competitor when it comes to dancing.
Wonder what the important announcement from our producer could be.
And spoiler alert, LP is the producer, which hint and wink, this is already not gonna go well.
After watching you, there's no point in comparing our guests. Those with the will to stand up to their destiny are all equally wonderful.
I feel like she's trying to avoid the issue, but at least she seems to be praising us.
And spoiler alert, nobody wins this competition. There's no champion, there's no #1 dancer, there's no #1 anything, and everyone just goes back to having fun and dancing. That's pretty much the end of the story. Well, it's not true, you don't get anything, because you do get this nice new achievement that will lead you closer to get the platinum trophy. Let's freaking go. Turns out they have a buy one get one deal in this one because you get 2 achievements for beating this. So yo, shout out to that, and I feel so happy because I'm so close at this point. I'm so ready to be done with this. So after you beat that, you actually get Elizabeth as a dancer, which is one of the coolest things I actually didn't know they actually had. So I was actually nice. Yo, nice one to Alice and nice one to the devs for this game for adding that. Elizabeth has her own dance track as well, and you also can unlock Labras and Margaret if you do these tracks, so you might as well check it out. And at this point, I'm nearing on my last few achievements that I need to unlock for the platinum trophy in this game. At this point, all I need to do is finish Akihiko's social event, Ken's social event, and Junpei's social event, and I should be able to get this platinum trophy. Right now, I was able to finish Akihiko's rank 8, was the final part of his social link, so I got the achievement down to the bone. You get this achievement for unlocking all the modifiers, and you get all the modifiers for doing all the social links pretty much. So yeah, we're done with that one. So I ended up queuing for another round of Aria Soul, which is pretty much Elizabeth's song if you recall. And all you have to do is put it on normal. You should get the achievement that unlocks Makoto Yuki for this song, which is called Can't Say I Don't Care. You get this achievement for unlocking each song and dance that Makoto Yuki's in this game. And like I said in the beginning of the video, most of the achievements were just time consuming, and all they really need to complete them is just having time out of your day. With that said, I was able to finish Yukari and Junpei's achievement, which you just have to do all the dances that they're in this game, which unlocks you the achievement Dependable Classmate. Pretty self-explanatory to unlock this achievement. Any dance that you see Yukari and Junpei doing, just pretty much do that one and grind it in different difficulties, and you should unlock this achievement. And oh yeah, I don't know if any of you recall me talking about how Mitsuru had a bathroom in her dorm, but for some reason Akihiko does as well, so it must be just like a top year thing, a senior thing. I don't know, maybe just better treatment the older you get. Well, with that said, I was still on my last few achievements to get, so I put Aria Soul on easy difficulty, which unlocks Aigus for the song, which gives me the achievement that unlocked Aigus for each song and dance in this game. And at this point, I literally just need Junpei's social link, and I am done with this platinum trophy. And at this point, I was fully locked in. I just needed 3 more achievements, and I was fully done with this game. Getting Junpei's link was literally on my mind, and I was going to get it done. And for some weird coincidence, and I cannot even make it up, my final song, my final literal song that I got for my final achievement was Burn My Dread. And what a way to finally wrap up this entire video, to end it off Burn My Dread and get the final freaking achievement. Technically, it wasn't the last thing I had to do. I still had to go to Junpei's room and find the card that LP hid, but after that, it was pretty much ball game, and I'm gonna let the video speak for itself on this one. As I was leaving Junpei's room, it hit me for one final time that this might be the last Persona 3 game that I'll ever get the chance to platinum, so I just let it sit in for 2 seconds while I was leaving his room, and it really hit me. Like, man, this is really it. This might be the last Persona 3 game we ever get. And with that said, once I left the room, well, you all pretty much know what happened. I don't want to dance ever again. Like and subscribe, and see y'all next time. Peace.